Naomi, the materials for the meeting with Company A are ready.
Yeah, they're clear and well put together.
Thank you.
I'm Naomi, a 55-year-old executive working at a company in Tokyo. Hey, Tetsuya, your shirt's hanging out of your pants. You're the president, so set an example for the employees.
Yeah.
And this is my husband, Tetsuya, the president. We had a baby and got married when we were 20. After that, Tetsuya started his own company and I joined it. This year marks our 35th wedding anniversary. Looking back, a lot has happened since we got married.
Hey, Naomi. Where's my dinner?
Sorry, I'm having terrible morning sickness.
What? Don't use pregnancy as an excuse.
I'm sorry.
Make it now.
Okay. He made me do housework even when I was suffering from morning sickness.
Mai is so adorable, isn't she? Should we ditch your mean mommy and get married instead?
Excuse me?
I'm just kidding. But if you don't shape up as a wife, Mai and I might actually leave.
Right. He said terrible things to me. And then...
Hey, Naomi. Mai's already a month old, right? You're starting work at the company tomorrow.
But daycare doesn't start until she's a year old.
Yeah, we talked about that. But after thinking it over, there's no reason for me to support an employed woman. You should start working as soon as possible.
Even if you say that...
I'm being a kind husband by finding you a job. Oh, but since you're a family, there won't be any salary.
He tried to make me work at his company for free, just 3 months after giving birth. You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not joking.
Childbirth is said to do as much damage to the body as a car accident. There's no way I can start working so soon. Plus, there's a rule that says you can't work for at least 8 weeks after giving birth. It's only been 4 weeks. Getting back to work this fast is out of the question.
Well, if it's for my company.
Of course not. And no salary just because I'm family? How much do you think you can undervalue me?
What? You don't get paid for housework or raising kids. So helping at my company should be the same. Don't you want to support your hardworking husband?
If that's the case, then you should support your wife after childbirth too.
I'm supporting you.
How? All you do is play with Mai when you're in a good mood. You don't change diapers or take care of her when she cries at night.
That's a woman's job. I'm the one providing for you and Mai while you can't work.
Living expenses aren't just rent and utilities. I'm paying for groceries and Mai's formula out of my savings, you know?
Enough already. Anyway, once the 8 weeks are up, you're working at my company. I'm done covering the living expenses.
All right, but I'm getting paid properly.
What? It's my company.
I don't care whose company it is. If I'm working, I'm getting a salary. If you're expecting me to work for free, then we're getting a divorce.
Fine, I'll pay you.
And so I scrambled to find daycare for our daughter and ended up working at Tetsuya's company just 2 months after giving birth. At that time, Tetsuya's company was a small business with about a dozen employees. But with Tetsuya constantly acting on impulse, the business wasn't doing well. Suddenly, thrust into the position of executive director, I spent every day fixing Tetsuya's mistakes and coming up with ways to improve the company's performance. Even when I got home, I had housework and childcare waiting for me. I was so busy during that time that I barely had any time to sleep. And of course, Tetsuya didn't help with housework or childcare, and he even made things harder at work. On top of that, he came up with excuses and stopped contributing to living expenses. By this point, I had already lost all affection for Tetsuya and decided to stay in a marriage of convenience for the sake of our child and our livelihood. And just like that, 35 years flew by, bringing us back to the present. Our daughter Mai has grown into a fine adult, married 10 years ago, and now lives with her husband and 2 children. As for me, all my hard work paid off, and I managed to get the company on track. It has now grown into a business with over 100 employees. But one day, shocking news reached me. Recently, an employee complained about how close you two are. They said you're being too flirtatious at work. Is that true?
What? You and I are just a president and his secretary. There's no way we are flirting, right, Yua?
That's right. It's completely untrue. Who would even say something like that?
This woman, Yua, is a new graduate who joined us about a year ago. From the start, she was known for being bad at her job. But for some reason, 6 months ago, Tetsuya insisted she become his secretary.
How dare someone ran out the president? Hey, Naomi, I give them a piece of my mind, so tell me who complained.
That person confided in me on the condition that I wouldn't reveal their name. I can't tell you who it was.
Why not? I'm the president.
Even the president can't get this information.
Not even the president's secretary?
Why would the president be denied, but the secretary is somehow allowed? I'm not telling anyone, and besides, it wasn't just 1 or 2 people who complained.
There are that many? In that case, how about we send an email to the whole company saying complaints about the president and his secretary are forbidden?
What?
Tetsuya, that's a great idea. You're so smart, President.
Right? I knew it.
What are you even talking about? Don't do anything stupid like that.
Who are you calling stupid?
Yeah, Tetsuya's so sharp. How could you say that? Oh, I could get along with anyone, so maybe the employees who complained are just jealous of me.
What? Jealous?
Sometimes, people get jealous when they see me surrounded by men. If that's the case, the culprit is probably some unpopular middle-aged female employee.
I see. So the culprit is an unpopular middle-aged female employee.
Culprit? Seriously, you two?
What if their jealousy escalates and they start being mean to me? Tetsuya, I'm scared.
Don't worry, I protect you, Yua.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course. As president, I won't let anyone lay a finger on you, Yua.
Thank you, Tetsuya.
It's my job as president to protect the employees. This is nothing.
They're totally flirting, no matter how you look at it. Anyway, from now on, avoid any behavior that could cause misunderstandings in the office.
What? We didn't do anything wrong.
That's right. We are not flirting. I already told you.
In that case, one of you will have to leave the company.
What?
Why?
If this continues, it will disrupt the workplace environment. So who's leaving? Or, if you prefer, you both can go.
Quitting isn't an option.
Yeah, that'd be a problem. Fine. We'll make sure not to get too close.
Thank you. Apparently, my warning worked, and after that, no more complaints about the 2 of them flirting came in. I breathed a sigh of relief, thinking at least one annoying issue was solved. But then, a month later...
I'm home.
Welcome back! Oh?
Good evening, Executive Director.
Both of you coming home together. I wonder what this is about.
Naomi, we need to talk. I'll get straight to the point. You was pregnant, so we are getting divorced. Pack up your things and leave. Don't leave anything behind.
What is it?
Yep, that's the situation, so please handle it.
I see.
Oh, you are agreeing to the divorce right away.
Wow, as expected of the Executive Director. Quick to act.
But pregnancy, huh? That seems pretty sudden.
No, We have been seeing each other for a year now. So it's not sudden at all.
We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary yesterday.
A year, huh? So that means this started right after you joined the company.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Oh, wow. So you've been cheating for that long, huh?
Yeah, actually. I fell in love with Yua the moment I saw her during her interview. I even pushed for her to get hired.
Executive Director, you never noticed our relationship at all. Every time we saw you at the office, we were trying so hard not to laugh.
Yeah, we'd joke about how blind you were, Naomi.
Thanks to that, we had a great time with our office romance.
Oh, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
So, with that said, this house is now mine and yours. So sign the divorce papers and pack your stuff. Well, I'll give you a week, since moving out right away might be tough for you.
Oh, Tetsuya, I can't wait to start living with you.
Me too, Yua. But we can't hire movers overnight, so let's hold off just a little longer.
Okay, I'll wait. Naomi, you're lucky Tetsuya's so nice to you.
After you move out, you can live anywhere, whether it's a weekly rental or a rundown apartment. You're still getting paid, so you can afford to live on your own, right?
Naomi, you seem like the type who could survive just fine in a deserted building.
Yeah, really. Naomi, you should move into that haunted abandoned hospital in the forest.
Oh, that's perfect. Let us know if you see any ghosts.
Understood.
Wait, are you really moving into a haunted hospital?
Of course not. I'm agreeing to the divorce and moving out. Hello? Thanks for your help. Yes, right away, please.
What did you just ask for?
Oh, you'll find out soon. They said they'll be here in no time, so just wait a minute.
Are you calling some scary people?
Don't worry. No matter who shows up, I protect you, you are?
Tetsuya.
Ding dong.
Good evening. We are from Everyday Moving Services. Everyday Moving Services? Oh, yes. Is there a problem? Oh, no, nothing. All right. We'll start moving the boxes now.
Please take all the boxes out.
What about the fridge and sofa?
Leave the furniture and appliances.
Whoa, I didn't know movers could show up so quickly these days.
Wait, does this mean I can move in today?
Of course, Naomi will be out soon. So from today, this is our love nest.
Yay, I'm so happy.
Today and tomorrow, just bring the essentials. We do yours full move on a day off.
Got it. Can I have Naomi's room?
Sure, but there might be some old lady germs. So let's clean it and redo the wallpaper.
Okay.
That concludes everything on our end. We'll begin moving your belongings to the new residence in about an hour. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Understood. We'll be on our way then.
Thank you very much.
Ah, so we are finally not going to be husband and wife anymore, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, you might feel a little lonely, but don't let it get you down.
Ding dong. Huh?
Someone else is here? Good evening. We are from the We Collect Any Junk Center. The We Collect Any Junk Center? Wow, Naomi. Getting rid of even the junk you left behind. Now that's what I call efficient.
As expected of the executive director.
All right. Please dispose of the rest.
Certainly. Wait a minute. What are you doing? What do you mean? As you can see, we are collecting junk. Huh? That's not junk. This sofa is still in great condition, and the fridge is only 10 years old. Well, even so, We were instructed by Naomi to dispose of all the furniture and appliances in the house. All the furniture and appliances? Naomi, what's going on here?
Oh, what do you mean?
Don't play dumb. Why are you getting rid of all the furniture and appliances? You and I need those.
Oh, I'm just following your instructions, disposing of everything without leaving a single item behind.
Huh? The sofa and the TV aren't your personal items.
Oh, yes, they are. I bought them with my money, so they're very much my personal belongings.
What the hell? We have been using them together. So they're obviously shared property.
You've got some nerve, using them without paying a cent.
Ah,
And even if they were shared property, you didn't give me a single penny for household expenses, let alone money to buy furniture.
What?
wait, Naomi. This isn't the time to...
Oh? Well, since I'm moving out now, what else should we talk about it?
I guess you're right, but...
Anyway, I think I have the right to do whatever I want with the furniture and appliances I bought with my own money. Don't you?
Tetsuya!
Don't worry. I won't let them take the furniture or appliances.
No, that's not it.
What?
Tetsuya, could it be that you're stingy?
What? Of course not. Why would you say that all of a sudden?
Well, Naomi said you didn't contribute anything to the household expenses.
That's because... It's because I'm the president and she's the executive director, right? So we just had one shared account for both of us.
So, does that mean it'll be the same for me when we get married?
No! If you don't want a joint account, we can keep our accounts separate.
Well, as long as that's clear.
Is there something else bothering you?
Well, Naomi also said you didn't contribute any money for the furniture.
That was just a coincidence. I wasn't there when the furniture was bought, but I fully intended to pay. Look, haven't I bought you lots of designer items, Yua? How could you call me stingy? I am actually pretty gorgeous, don't you think?
Well, yeah, that's true, but...
So you didn't spend on the household, but you bought brand name goods for your mistress?
What? It's my salary. I can spend it however I want. May we continue with the work now?
Oh, sorry. Please go ahead.
Wait a minute.
In the end, even though Tetsuya was complaining, there was nothing he could do. One by one, all the furniture and appliances were loaded onto the moving company's truck.
That concludes our work for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And with that, the TV, dining table, refrigerator, and every piece of furniture were gone in no time. Well, now that all my belongings are taken care of, I'll be on my way.
Oh.
Oh, but before I go, here, take this.
Huh?
What's this?
It's the bill for the affair. 3 million yen each. You both need to pay it within a month.
What? There's no way we can pay that kind of money.
You are the worst, trying to extort money from your own husband.
Yeah, you're horrible.
Oh, and Tetsuya, here's something else for you. A parting gift from your ex-wife.
What are these photos?
Yua, it looks like you've been seeing someone else at the company too.
No way.
It's not a lie. See? There you are, walking arm in arm into a hotel.
I don't believe it. I won't believe it.
Oh, but isn't it strange? The guy in this photo and the guy in this other one aren't the same, are they?
What? Yua, what is this?
Huh? I don't know anything about that.
Don't act like you don't know. There's evidence right here.
Maybe I got involved with someone once or twice when they came on to me, but don't worry. The only person I love is you, Tetsuya.
How can I possibly be okay with that?
And just like that, my marriage to Tetsuya came to an abrupt end. By the way, the reason the moving company and junk removal service came to the house so quickly wasn't because I ordered some super express service. The truth is, I already knew about their affair and that Tetsuya was going to ask for a divorce because of the baby. Yua had been openly bragging about their affair to Aoi, one of her co-workers, and Aoi had been feeding me all the details. Thanks to that, I was able to take action ahead of time. I can't thank Aoi enough. Afterward, I submitted my resignation to the company. I didn't want to have anything more to do with Tetsuya or Yua. However, my resignation caused quite a stir at the company. An emergency board meeting was held, and in the end, Tetsuya was removed from his position as president. With no job, no house, and no savings due to his spending habits, Tetsuya never remarried Yua. Now, he's living in a tiny apartment, working part-time at a convenience store while paying off the debt from the alimony. As for Yua, her relationship with Tetsuya and 3 other employees were exposed, causing a huge scandal at the company. She was fired to take responsibility. On top of that, she was sued for alimony by the wives of the 3 other men, with a total amount exceeding 10 million yen. Her parents had to pay off the debt for her, and now she's back at home raising her child, working part-time just 8 weeks after giving birth to pay back her parents. Being a single mom must be tough, but honestly, it's her own fault. To be honest, Tetsuya and I were just staying together for show, and I was already fed up with that cheapskate, so in a way, I'm grateful to Yua. Living on my own for the first time is so comfortable that I regret not getting divorced sooner. At work, due to strong support from the employees, I've taken over as the new president after Tetsuya. I'm ready to put this whole ordeal behind me and focus on growing the company with the help of my capable team.